this gravestone is a unique one. In Stalin's times, it was the very first and the only that had a sign in Yiddish. Because whenever a gravestone or a monument appeared in a place of mass massacre, it usually had a sign that peaceful Soviet citizens were killed there by the Nazis. It was the very first and the only where it was written that it was in memory of 5,000 of Jews, not peaceful Soviet citizens, but Jews. This gravestone was put here immediately after the war in 1946. And as I have already said, it was the very first and the only that time. A lichtige Ondenk auf ewige Jorn, die 5.000 Iden Gdeutschen, wo seinen ermordet geworden durch die Hand von die blutigste Sonnen von der Menschheit, die faschistisch-deutsche Mördertoljon. Here it's a program.
Yes.
The sign above is a translation into Russian. It's a word-for-word translation, but it doesn't sign like a poem. It says a light memory for the eternal times to the 5,000 of Jews killed by the hands of the greatest enemies of the mankind, the fascist German Toljonim. I do not know such a strong word in English. Hangman, murderers. It is not so emotional like Toljonim, you see. So beasts, maybe. So it was in 1946 when this monument was put here, and in 1948 Chaim Maltinsky was arrested, and if it were not for Stalin's death in 1953, he would never survive, you know, because it was impossible to survive in Stalin's camps. But fortunately, on the 5th of March 1953, Stalin died. And now compare the dates. The 2nd of March, the pogrom, the 5th of March, Stalin died. You see, it's one more proof of the miracles of Jewish history. Stalin acted like a Haman. You know, he wanted to exterminate the Jews, and he himself was became the victim, and he died on Purim. Again, it was Purim, proving the miracle of our history, you know. So for many years of Soviet ruling, the Jews of our city were deprived practically of all their schools, all their synagogues, all their culture, even of their Mamenloschen. And the only place, Yiddish place, Jewish place, was this pit with this monument and this sign. And at least twice a year, the Victory Day, the 9th of May, well, I wrote to you about it, and the date of the pogrom, the 2nd of March, usually all the Jews of the city used to come here to bring flowers or to put stones. In the Jewish tradition, no flowers are put to the graves, but the stones. So, and this year, the 9th of May, also all the Jews were here in the pit. This pit meant too much to all of them, because practically each Jewish family is related with those who were killed there. And it was the only place where the Jews could see each other, speak to each other, discuss their problems. Today we have again the synagogues, the community house, everything, the newspaper. But then it was the only place. And we have a poet who writes both in Belarusian and Yiddish, and he wrote such words about this place. My grandfather was here, my father is here, and this is my Western Wall, and this is my Jerusalem.